Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So, years ago, we're talking like 4 or 5 years ago, when I first started watching, a particular person's channel. The first time I saw her channel, and I started to feel who I thought she was, things started coming to me. And one of the things that came to me was there was two things essentially, the two very powerful things, and they both have happened out just as I thought they would happen. One was that first I would be, if I were to engage with this particular person, I would be choosing to go into a very dark place. Like it was going to bring about, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying that like who they are and who I am and what area I would have to go in to be involved in that particular person. There would be a lot of pain and darkness that would be associated with doing that. That's just intuitively what came to me, and that transpired. Another thing too, that's the one thing. The other thing is that this particular person, because of who they are and how they share themselves with every online, and me being who I am and how talkative and forthcoming I am, and the people that I know, I also had a very strong feeling that just about, well, at least two friends, and probably more in particular, were going to find her very attractive and probably end up falling in love and wanting to be with her just the same way that I have. And it's now just been confirmed to me, essentially, that at least one friend has felt that way. And I believe the other has too. He hasn't, essentially, he's told me that he's talked to this person, but he hasn't confessed like a true, intense, loving desire. But I think it could be there. That's what my intuition's saying. I'm not saying it is. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's there. I also think that my little brother, to a lesser or greater degree, also has very strong feelings for this particular person. So both of these things that I was warned about essentially have come true. And that's just, my experience with listening to my intuition, like me having the experience of hearing these things come over me and watching these things, and like being warned, like, hey man, if you go into this area, if you deal with this person, this situation, these are some things that are likely to happen. And to, experience them happening is very interesting. It is what it is. But anyway, so like yesterday I received a text from from an individual whom I used to know. And he, like I said, he essentially confessed or expressed that he does have, he worships essentially the same person that I've been talking about for some time now. And he did it in a very respectful way. So my hat goes off to his choice in delivering the message, because it was a very loving message. It wasn't mean or nasty or condescending or competitive or anything like that. It was very loving. So I appreciate that. Thank you if you happen to watch this. But now I'm in this position, like, I really don't like competing. Like, I really don't like it. Like, to me, like, I know who I want, and so I'm not gonna try to fuck around with other people when I already know like what my heart most highly wants. And I kind of feel like the same, but females are different. So like I keep wanting to put that perception on females, but at the same time, something in me is like, well, females are a little bit different. They're designed differently. They think of things differently. They see the world differently. But there still are principles to things, and we all have preferences. And I don't know, like I have issues with people whom like friends, and getting involved in friendships, and when people know each other, like it feels like a clusterfuck. Like, and I don't like perpetuating anything that feels like a clusterfuck. I also don't like relationships that bring in other friendships, and like they go from one friend to being with the best friend, and like then there creates a weird dichotomy between those two men, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't like that. Like, to me, if somebody tells me they really love a female, and even if I have feelings for her, I don't feel right going after her unless I know that things have been settled and done with between those two. Like, that's just me. That's just personally how I feel. I don't like getting in the middle or being a cockblocker. I just don't like it. That's just not my style. I don't like doing it. And if I feel like somebody's not certain in what they want, then like, it's maybe not meant to be. Maybe it's not a good thing for us to even try to work on it, because I feel very secure in what I want, and I guess what I need. And so I don't, like, even though I have trouble getting those things, I'm not confused in what it is I want. So I don't know. I just, it's peculiar to me, and I find it strange to, for other people to go around. I get it, but it's different to me. Like, it's like to imagine myself doing those things that I imagine this person doing is like, wow, it's, I don't know how much I like that, to be honest. I really don't. And I also don't like the way that it's affecting my other friends, because then I got to start thinking about, like, well, hey, if me and her actually ever did end up whatever, like, that's going to have an effect on my friends, like, because they still have feelings for her. So, like, there's a lot here that needs to get siphoned out, figured out one way or another. I don't believe in polygamy. Like, I only want one woman. I don't know how other people feel, but I don't want like multiple wives or anything like that. I just want one. And I want my woman just to want me. I don't want her to want a bunch of dudes. So, it's strange. It's definitely a strange thing. So there's just, that's another level of just information that goes into this situation that I've got to filter out and deal with. So, but right now, I don't know, part of me feels like the best thing to do is just to step away. Like, I was about to like dive deeper into this and do what I can to perhaps develop some type of communications, but I don't know, after seeing that from my person whom I've known, for some time now, it's like, I don't know, maybe I should just stay away and see what fucking happens. Like, cause I'm the type of, like, I've spent time chasing that. I'd spent a lot of time and energy chasing that shit. And, I don't know. I just, right now, I don't know exactly what the right thing to do is. So I'm just going to chill and meditate on things a little bit. And, yeah, I'll get back to you guys later. All right. Love y'all. Take care. Bye.